Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching In the Box. I'm your host, JP. I got two of the Burger Boys with me here. I got Dylan and DC. What up, what up?
What's up?
So, how do you feel, guys, being on this?
Bro, ever since I first saw the previews and everything, I was like, bro, we need to be on this. All the Burger Boys.
That's facts.
Man, I'm too excited. I can't wait for the rest of the guys to be here. But, you know, it's nice to have two of us right now. We'll hold it down for now.
Yeah. Trust. So, let's talk about why we called the Burger Boys and stuff, guys. Dylan, you created the name. Talk about it real quick.
To be completely honest, I don't even know exactly where it came from. I just remember one day these guys sent a picture, and they were at A&W, and I wasn't linked. So I was like, oh, man. But I knew next time I'd be there. So I was like, you know what? Let me change it to the Burger Boys so they'll remember that I changed the name in the group chat, so I have to come next time.
Was that actually the reason?
Yeah, I was kind of sad, but I was like, you know what?
No way.
I'll be there next time, like I said. But no.
What was this? What A&W?
This was one of the.
It was the night when we went to the club for Linda's thing.
Yeah, and then
that night
they were like, "Oh, yo, Dylan, pull up, Dylan, pull up."
Oh,
yeah.
And he was
Yeah, and they're like, "Actually, no, don't pull up." And I was like, "Oh, word."
Sorry, there's no room at the table.
I was so ready to go. It was the beginning of September, and they're like, "Yeah, there's no more room for you still."
Last minute thing, yo.
So don't come.
Okay. And then,
Yeah. Introduce yourself real quick, guys.
So I'm Dylan. Dylan Sank, aka Kai. That's I go by now. I'm rebranding, but yeah, that's me.
Rebranding.
how old are you?
Oh, I'm 22 years old.
22. Okay.
From Scarborough, East End. You know, love the city, and recent U of T grad. Just trying to figure out my life now. You know, taking it one step at a time.
I'm Josh, also known better as DC. Deal with DC on the gram.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, 21. Live in Durham region, Ajax. Shout out to the A.
Shout out to the A.
Shout out to the A, big A. But yeah, you know, I was at Ryerson for business management, majoring in marketing, but then said fuck that, and I'm just cutting here full time now.
Okay.
RF
gang.
be the gang downtown. Shout out Aaron Lou.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Aaron Lou. Yeah, fam.
Yeah, but we're in lockdown again, yo.
Lockdown again, bro. They fucking pump fake the shit out of me, bro. They pump fake this shit out of me, man.
I was too excited. I knew it was gonna shut down again.
I had a feeling.
Fam, there's no way you can say, yo, we're gonna open up. They literally said, yo, fucking the 12th, we're all opening up. You know, just, you know, get ready. I'm like telling all my guys downtown, like, because they haven't had a cut since December, like the first week of December.
You guys just opened.
Yeah, we were open for a week, and then we had to shut down, and then it was just like, what the fuck, you know? And so everyone was amped, and literally the next day they're like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, like April Fools.
Yeah, yo, fam, literally April Fools, and I low-key got sad.
Trust.
Yeah, fam. But yeah, what are you saying though? You're not working yet, are you?
No, I'm actually not working. I've chosen not to work and just
nice.
reap
Freedom.
the benefits from the CRB that I can
Facts.
get.
Yo, take it.
You need to work in order to get
So
CRB.
technically, I just
You can't just deny work.
No. Technically, I need to be employed.
Oaken for it.
And I don't even work at Oaken for it.
Where you work?
I worked. Well, technically, I'm still employed, so I work at Banana Republic.
Oh, Banana Republic.
But
Sorry.
I haven't been working since August.
Okay, yeah.
So that was the last time I worked. But technically, since I'm still employed, and I told them I didn't want to work, but it's up to them to schedule me. I didn't say don't schedule me, so I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to work.
Yeah,
it's just up to them. They just know I don't want to work, so they're not giving me any hours, which is fine because I'll take all the money I can get.
Facts.
But you know, just take the bi-weekly payments and just live with that until I'm nothing left.
Until all the CRB is
Yeah, they extended
gone.
for 6 more weeks, so you know
Did it actually?
Not even 6 more weeks. 12 more weeks, 6 more periods. So
wow.
I didn't even know that.
6 more periods to get payments, and then I gotta figure out my life still.
Okay.
They're just gonna go back to Banana Republic.
No, I'm out of here.
Are you?
I'm out of there.
Okay.
Oh man, fuck. EJ's on the way though. You know.
Yeah. One more Burger Boy
One
on the
more
way.
Burger
We'll see if he
Boy.
makes the pod.
EJ Alphon.
Hopefully, EJ, where you at?
I like EJ.
Running the servers.
Running the servers of Ragnarok. Holy shit. Yeah, fam.
Oh. Yeah. What do you guys think about Space Jam 2 with LeBron?
Space Jam 2 with LeBron.
I actually just saw the trailer this morning.
Was it? He dropped it like this morning, right?
Yeah.
I think it was this morning.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Personally, it seems a little too futuristic. Like I don't know
Oh,
if I really like that, and I'm a little confused on
what?
how it's gonna happen because his
Oh,
son
like the story?
disappears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
he
like
has
so
to,
random.
yeah,
Yeah.
he has to
Fam, when I
Like freaking War Machine brings him from.
yo, literally War Machine. I was like, what are you doing here? Yo,
That's weird.
but yo, like when I saw it, especially like you know that one scene where like all the fucking random characters just start popping out, like when they're running to the ball game.
Oh yeah.
Fam, I was like, bro, I swear to God, this is like Ready Player One. And
Yeah,
like
yeah, I thought that
NBA
too, I thought
2K
that too, yeah.
put together. You ever seen Ready
Yeah,
Player
actually,
One?
I
Yeah,
recently
it was
watched
like
it,
I was
yeah.
like, bro, this is like exactly that. I swear to God. But the thing that pissed me off is that he didn't use the actual son.
Oh, they should have used Bronny.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, not
yeah.
Bronny. No.
like,
Okay, Bronny is
like-
busy dealing with shit.
Yeah, like Bryson.
Bryce, yeah, the youth,
Yeah, Bryce,
literally
He
Bryce.
kinda looks
He
like
look-
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
he
I'm
was,
saying.
I thought he
Bryce
was.
could have played him easily.
I guess he's not an actor. I guess he's not an actor.
I don't know. You know, he's just TikTok dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the one thing that I didn't like about it. But the fact that Dame's in it,
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
was
sick. Pretty
sick.
sick. Yeah.
You see the players,
Yeah.
and then they have the
excited,
shorty
yeah.
ballers.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be nice to see. I can't wait though. To be honest, I've been excited. I think
This year,
us-
right?
I think so. In the fall, right?
Yeah, something like that. Fam, this is like 4 years in the making. Fam.
Yeah, I remember when they first announced it.
I know. I was like, bro, where's this movie at, fam?
I think we were all expecting Kobe, right?
Yeah,
originally?
but at the time when they first announced it, I was
R.I.P.
like,
announced it.
R.I.P.
yeah, rest in peace.
That's a rough subject. That's a sensitive subject with these two.
Yeah, facts,
It's okay.
yeah. Big Kobe fans here.
It's okay. But you know, looking forward to LeBron nevertheless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
LeBron's the
fam.
GOAT still.
Yeah, fam. Yo, what are you guys saying about this lockdown though? Like the third, like this is the fourth.
I like though taking like it's like what's the thing about insanity? Like you can't expect doing the same thing and expect a different result. Like
Yeah, I agree with that.
I have mixed emotions about the whole lockdown shit, especially this one. I feel like, bro, like the last one was honestly unnecessary.
because
To
even
me.
this one, everything's still open. Like basically, right?
I no, just retail.
Retail's
Just
still
retail
open.
still
Right?
open.
Yeah, the fucking malls are still open.
which
Yeah, like,
it's
why?
ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Yorkdale was packed today.
Even Pacific Mall when I went yesterday.
Fam, Pacific Mall of all the malls. Out of all the malls,
Females.
P Mall is open. Bro,
Booming.
go get your egg waffle at home, bro. Like,
Yo, I got
fuck-
egg waffles.
That's why I went to get the egg waffle.
Bro, that egg waffle lady, fam, she's gonna be booming, fam. Like no one's gonna have anything to do.
You made $1 million
Oh,
today.
man.
Yeah, yo, she made bread. I made bread literally. Fuck, I was like,
That's funny.
I was like, holy shit, yo, that lady, something else, man.
You guys didn't see it coming though.
What, the third lockdown?
The third lockdown.
No,
yeah.
I knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming, but I didn't expect it so soon. Like,
No, I called it second week April.
literally,
Really?
the thing that fucked with me was like when they announced like they were doing it, like it was like 12 o'clock, April 1st. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I thought it was
this
April
better be
Fool
the
prank.
best April Fool's joke.
There's no way you think
Oh,
the
my-
government's out here.
Fam, I was literally,
with Doug Ford, you never know.
I was just hoping for it,
That's
but I'm
true.
like, bro, there's no way. Like, but so pissed, man.
Trust.
When Doug Ford got him the thing and he's like,
'Cause literally the day before they announced, oh, everything's gonna open in Toronto.
yeah, yo, that's exactly
we're
what
getting
I'm
ready to work, and then next
then-
day, nah.
But next thing you know, we're in a fucking emergency break lot, whatever that means.
It's weird. Now it's a shutdown, I think. That's what it's
Shut
called.
down.
Shut down. We're in the
He
white
changes
framework.
the name all the time.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but I don't mind. It sucks for you two because you guys need to go to the barbershops. Well, not necessarily, but
Yeah.
you'd rather obviously go to
Yeah.
the barbershop.
Fam,
but-
I'm not even getting CRB. Still.
Oh, see, yeah,
Still.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just
Still,
I'm
fam.
getting
Like,
that.
you guys are y'all get CRB and I'm not getting CRB. Fix up, CRA. Real shit, yo.
For real, yo.
Real fucking shit, yo.
It's okay. We'll get through it. I honestly don't mind, but that's just me.
Man,
but-
Dylan is refusing work and taking my CRB.
Taking your CRB.
Taking
about
my,
that.
I literally have no work and he's
I'm
giving
entitled
him
to
work.
it,
He's
but-
getting the chance to work and he's taking my CRB.
That's my bad. No,
That's
I genuinely feel bad
unbelievable.
for the people who need it. I'm fortunate enough to not really
Need it.
need the money as bad as other people do. But I can see how it's unfortunate on small business owners and self-employed people and people who work as barbers like yourselves. So it's hard to see that you guys don't qualify based on some stupid.
Fam, you know it's a
qualifications.
glitch? Like they're saying it's like a whole glitch.
Yeah, what you were saying. Right?
Yeah,
Relate to me?
so they're saying like people who applied for it, like around the time like I applied for like the second one in January, like it was like it's like I talked to them like last week and they're saying, oh yeah, it's like a glitch in the fucking system. I'm like, yo, you guys are like the government. You have all the money in Canada. Like you can fix this shit
Yeah.
easily. But I don't know, whatever that means.
That's okay. You just gotta take it as it comes now. I mean, we really have no say. We can't really do much.
Yeah, that's the one thing I always remind myself. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, right?
I have no fucking control. Who am I?
Yeah.
I just cut hair. You know, who am I to
Oh,
fucking
Chuck,
fight
you're
the
the
government
motorman.
myself? You know what I mean?
what can you really do? You can just, I guess, just go to the protest, hope that changes. Nothing's gonna change.
happen,
But
no.
Fuck, man.
so did you guys get the vaccines?
I would if I could, but I don't. We're not
You
allowed.
would?
Right? I would.
I
I
would
would.
too.
Bro, if I can,
You would
if
too?
I'm allowed to do shit, yo, stick that needle in me, bro.
Oh my
No,
god.
I agree with that too. Don't worry,
Really?
it's 2 versus 1. Yeah, but I wouldn't. I would wait for the Pfizer one.
Yeah, I
don't-
want
don't
the
wanna get
good
AstraZeneca or
vaccines.
the
Yeah,
Moderna
apparently
one.
like the
Yeah, what-
Johnson one.
His ass,
It's
eh?
so fucking ass. It's one shot. Like it's a one shot.
Yeah.
And like I don't know who showed me it. Like I don't know who it was, but like he was like, "Yo, don't get like." He was like, "Don't get the Johnson and Johnson." One." Like he was so. Oh, it was my young boy. Shout out JT Josh to Anna. But he was just like. We were balling up, and he was high out of his mind. He's like, and he's just like, we were eating, or like, he's like, "Yo, fam, like, if you're gonna get a vaccine, don't get the Johnson and Johnson one." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, why?" He's like, "Bro, there's a guy who got it, and the next morning, he was like, yo, it's like he had." This is his high talks. He was like, "Yo, fam, it looked like he had like babies all over his fucking." All over his skin. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? He's like, yo, literally, like it was like bulging out of his skin, like his shit turned red, like
That's
there was
dirt.
bare bumps, and he was just like, I was like,
Goosebumps thinking about that.
I was like, say word.
That's scary, man.
Yeah, yo.
I'm willing to take those risks regardless. If it means I can do whatever the hell I want for the next however many years.
But wait, what is it? Like, you don't know what's in it. Like these are big, like.
See, I just think it's all like the anti-vaxxers. They're just it's too easy to say that everybody on the government across the whole world is just out to get you. They just want to kill everybody.
I don't think they
Mass
want to kill
genocide.
everyone. I think they just
They
want
want
to
to
like,
control the population. You think
Yeah,
it's that? So that
yeah.
means they gotta kill a bunch of people if they're trying to control the population. You don't think so? I don't know. I don't like to believe in those theories that get that deep into it.
I know you're.
I just want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
yeah,
like, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
I
the
just don't
benefit.
think everybody's in on it. You're telling me there's not one person who's gonna slip up and say, "Yo, the vaccine's like this."
Yo, did
Like,
you see?
everybody's in on
Did
it.
you see? Okay, so the owner of Share, he showed me like he was like, "Yo, the government, like the Canadian government, like leaked the email."
Leaked the email.
So there was an email that listed like everything from the start of COVID and everything that was supposed to happen chronologically. And apparently, like he looked at the email and everything was
Some
just
plan.
on point.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what
I
they-
think I know
yeah.
what
I've
you're
seen
talking
this.
about, yeah.
And then even he said like, "Yo, like there's gonna be a lockdown April."
really?
Like he was calling everything. He's like, and then there's gonna be like a next version of COVID, and then like that happened, but they were gonna call it like something else, bro. It was like fucked up. I was like, I didn't see it, but like he was just
Tell me
he
about
was
it,
going
yeah.
on about it. I was like, yo, what the
No,
fuck,
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I read something like that too.
bro? I don't,
That's fucked.
yeah. This is what I mean. Like I don't trust.
Like 100%. Like they're doing small businesses and everything dirty. Cause like how are these like big shops open? You know,
Yeah,
No,
like
100%.
Costco.
And Costco and Walmart, they don't need the money.
they don't.
Home Depot. What are you gonna? Who goes to Home Depot on? Like, he's like, fuck. Oh, I gotta go to my weekly Home Depot run. Like, who? What are you buying? Wood. Like,
Building a house?
Yeah, you're building.
Where are you gonna move?
Yo, literally. Like, I don't understand it.
No,
Like,
but I think now with retail being open, it's kind of beneficial to them, and people just don't even care anymore. At least in Toronto, they're still gonna go out to those
Yeah.
shops.
yeah,
so.
people care less and less the more like lockdowns are.
Isn't it surprising though that with the cases exponentially rising, that people are more willing to go out, even though it was considerably less at the start of it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because we're more aware and more likely to be like, oh,
we were
we can
used to
get
it
it.
sort of now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a everyday fam. Like, clearly, you have to, like having a mask is just as important like having your keys.
Yeah. You just
Yeah,
have to.
100%.
Yeah.
You can't leave your house without
Yeah,
like
100%.
5 masks.
Yeah.
I feel like masks are never gonna end though. Like
Yeah,
for
people
the
will
rest
still
of
be
our
wearing it
for
after.
the
Yo,
rest
you-
of our lives.
Do you remember like you would go downtown and you would see like Asian, like those like
Yeah,
you know
the Asian
those
people
those
wearing
like
the
Hello
mask.
Kitty girls like wearing
Before,
like
yeah.
masks
And
and
the
shit.
off-white and big
Yeah,
masks and
yeah,
stuff like that.
and you think they're weird,
Yeah.
but then now you're like,
They were on the plays.
yeah, fam,
They knew.
they knew.
Yeah. It's
they
funny.
were
It's
put
funny to
on.
think like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Am I just like, is everyone just dirty? And now I'm like, oh fuck, like
Yeah,
everyone
everyone is dirty.
Everyone is fucking dirty.
It's crazy though. Even the germaphobes, the people who were always sanitizing their hands. I'm like, why the hell do you carry sanitizer? Just
Yeah,
eat your burger,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
put the burger in your
Okay.
mouth, fam.
Okay, well, I
No,
can't-
unless your hands are actually dirty. You know what I mean?
I'll always sanitize my hands.
No, I mean like, you know when you're out at a restaurant, you can wash your hands. No, oh my bad, bro. No, but you know those mans who are like super sanitizing like all the time.
Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you have like a wrapper and like you can eat your burger in that.
Oh,
I'm not gonna go out of my way to
yeah,
sanitize my
okay,
hands. You know.
okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm at a restaurant and I'm like, oh, I'm like eating with a fork and knife, like you don't know the forks and knives, you wash your hands.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But if I'm like grabbing McDonald's, like, oh shit, I don't have a sanitizer, I can't eat now, you know?
Oh, you have the wrap. Okay, yeah.
But then you guys, I guess, well, because I know JB's a super germaphobe, but it's good now. You look at him like, good for you, bro.
I'm not super. I like to stay clean.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
He's a clean guy.
No, I don't know. I just always thought sanitizer was just super extra, but now
Now that's
way
like
of life.
essential. Yeah. I literally went to fam. You know what stores actually popping?
What?
Like Bath and Body Works.
Oh,
Bath and Body Works.
oh, cause like it smells good and stuff.
It smells good, and fam, like they're like hand sanitizers. Like they have like spray ones.
bro. But
Oh,
I swear that shit's like 40%
Yeah,
alcohol.
it's
It's just
not the
like
strongest. Yeah.
70% like peppermint and like shit like that.
Oh really?
It just smells nice. Yeah, there's like no freaking. Well, it was. I don't know about now.
You know what else is crazy to me too? Like now, how there's like, you know how like there's the different hand sanitizers and like there's the one that smells like shit. Then there's like the ones that
Yeah, the ones
you
that
get in the malls,
smell like
right?
shit. Oh my god! Like it's like roulette. Like when you go to a
I
new
know.
spot and you pump it and you're like, you just have the fucking smell it. You're like, oh my god.
That's
Or you smell it, you're
gross.
like, like,
Right?
yo, it's not
I think
the-
that's like a little luxury now. Like the good smell.
the good smelling hand sanitizer.
Yeah, like
bro.
remember when Purells were sold out and no one could
Yeah,
get a Purell?
I remember people
Beginning of the
were
day?
selling like they were like whopping,
People were
they were
reselling
whopping
what?
Purells.
And N95 masks, yo, those guys made bread at the beginning.
Yeah,
of this.
N95 mask, but like everyone just wears
Normal
regular
mask,
fuck-
like whatever mask now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fam. I see people walk into the shop like they have like whole like bandanas on their
I've
face.
seen,
I'm
yeah,
like, bro, that's
it's not
just
effective,
that's
though.
not covering any. That's you're more likely to get it. that fucking bandana you're wearing is probably dirty as hell. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just took it straight off your hand.
Yeah,
and put it on your
yeah,
face.
yeah, bro. You probably wiped your fucking cheeks with that and put it on your mouth. Oh my god.
That in your pocket for like 6 months and just I put it on my
Yeah,
face.
I've never seen anyone carry a bandana like that unless you know,
Unless I was
that-
like,
unless it's that one time, you know, with the bandana. You know where we are.
Oh, you guys are idiots, bro.
crazy story. Crazy story.
That's jokes. That's a funny story that I even just heard. That's actually fucked.
You know where we are. You know where we are, fam.
That's funny
Oh
stuff.
man.
Yo, I know you have a crazy subtweeting story.
I'm down to talk about subtweeting. How do you guys feel about subtweeting?
I feel like
I feel like if you do it, you're in high school. You have like a high school mentality.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I agree with that
Yeah.
too.
Like
You shouldn't
grade
subtweet
9,
anymore.
you know?
yeah,
What's the need? What do you gain out of it?
yeah. Yo, speak
You're
with
like-
your chest.
Yeah, like DM me.
At me.
Yeah,
I want you to fucking at me.
At
or
me.
private message me.
right.
You know, it's just funny because people are so conscious of what they're doing
Mm.
and they know exactly that, oh, it's not directed at you, but you damn well know
You know
it's
it
directed
is,
straight at you.
Yeah.
So when people want to mask it like it's something that, could just be directed to the general
Especially
public.
when like it happens like the day of.
Oh,
It's just like, bro,
it's like I know that's me.
It's
Come
like-
on.
where did this come from?
Like yo, be an adult. Let's talk about it.
yeah.
No, 100%. And you're just going to hide behind a screen and say
Yeah.
it. Want to come to your face, talk to
Or
you
you know what I
about it?
hate? You know what like
That's
one of my pet peeves about like that kind of shit is
What?
like, let's say like you're arguing with someone, like especially like let's say it's your girl,
Mm.
and let's say you're arguing with them, and they post like oh add me on Snap or like or like that
Oh,
kind of
nah,
shit.
see,
Or
that's
like
crazy.
who wants to run 8-ball pool? I'm like shut the fuck up.
Guess
No
an
one,
8-ball
no
pool.
one in this day and age is playing 8-ball pool with your ass. Like, you know what I mean? No one is playing 8-ball.
Not the
Like
sound effect.
I'm not saying like it happened to me directly. I mean it's happened to me way like before, but like especially now, like I see my boys going through it, and I see them I see them do that kind of shit, or like you know like
Bro, I was thinking like you know that's
like or they'll post like a poll like
oh,
you know like that kind of
like, yo,
shit.
like what like let's talk about it. Like don't like try to get the attention from someone else.
Yeah, yeah,
Weird,
literally.
man.
It's like I'm right here.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know, it's just convenient, you know?
Wow. What's your story, Dylan? Say the story.
Man. So basically,
Oh my god.
no, I'll just keep it long story short. So I knew this person was subtweeting me. But when I brought it up, they said, "Oh, sorry to be insensitive. I didn't think that tweet was directed at you. It was just directed at
The
whoever
world.
saw it."
My
The
100
world.
followers.
Yeah, so I was a little offended because I was thinking, oh, if you want to say things like that, just say it to my face, even though it's something light, you know? And then when it constantly kept happening, I was like, okay, you obviously have a problem with me.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding behind your screen?
Like what? Like what are some of the things?
Huh? Oh, no, that's just
He
dropping
doesn't want
bombs.
to go there. Doesn't want
But
to go there.
that's just dropping bombs. But you know, but you can't say that. And then when I want to talk to you face to face, just hide.
Like it
behind
never
the
happened.
screen.
Like you didn't tweet it.
Yeah, and just I want to discuss the issue. You, do you think there's a
Like,
problem? Let's talk about it.
you did that yourself. Like you put that tweet out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make you do that shit. So if
Yeah.
I'm gonna confront you on it, don't be shook.
And it's just crazy to be like, oh, sorry, I was being insensitive, you know?
Yeah.
Because people are conscious of what they're doing, like I said.
Okay, I can't even lie. I used to subtweet a lot.
No, but we
all
used to
did, we all
subtweet,
did.
you know?
I used to subtweet like I was like, I could have gave you the world, baby. You know, like,
Not even those ones.
I could have gave you the world, but you know,
Like, no one will love you like I could have.
yeah,
okay,
yeah. You know what I mean?
It's like you don't know what you lost until you find it somewhere else.
Yeah, the,
Stuff like that.
the real ones. Like some fucking corny shit like that.
Yeah.
I used to, you know, like, but that was a long time ago. I don't even use Twitter anymore because of that kind of shit. I'm like,
But I'm not even gonna lie. Personally, after that situation happened with me, I just threw a little subtweet out because I wanted to see how they would react.
Is she clap?
Yeah, and then they got super offended, you know? And I'm like, yo, this wasn't even about you this time. So then they unfollowed me, and I was like, yo, I literally wasn't even talking about you. So then for them to say later on, oh, these tweets weren't about you, but for them to feel away for a tweet that wasn't even about them, it just shows your immaturity level, you know? Just we're all grown. Discuss it like adults.
Right. Exactly. 100%.
Don't talk shit, especially if you're 5 foot nothing.
I don't have a driver's license.
Yeah, just out here talking shit, you know? I can go all day, man. I can go all day. I can play this game, man. Play this game.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, but man, a lot of stuff to say, but you know, I'll leave it at that with
Leave
this
it
up
at
to
that,
you.
we'll leave
Leave
it
it
at
at
that.
that.
Okay. Are you guys like getting into this like crypto shit? Are you like forex, bro?
Ooh, nah, forex is a different topic.
Bro, if there's people out there that I actually don't want to see, it's forex people.
Oh yeah, they're so annoying.
Yo, fam, you know how many forex people follow me in a day? I'm like, bro, I've never met you.
They
Do
probably
not slide in my DMs.
They
being
probably
like,
think he's a forex guy. They deal with DC.
yo, they're literally like, hey man, like you're doing really great stuff for the community. you keep going. And I'm like, fuck yeah, bud. I've never even met you. I'm pretty sure you just seen my account.
Yeah, 100%.
No, like there's some guys out there that like they're doing like Tyrone and like Tyrone's doing his thing and his group or whatever. But like when it comes to like literally randoms,
No, you know what gets me the most is that the corniness of all of it. Is that I feel like they need one person to tell you something that you can hear anywhere else. That's the simplest sentence, but it sounds so profound to them.
yeah, they're like,
It'd be like, oh, you
like, oh my god, I've never heard this before.
yeah, right. And
It's like
it'll be
scripture.
It'll be, yeah, and it'll be like,
It's
just
like-
keep going.
Yeah,
You got to take the first step, and you start walking.
yeah.
You shit like that,
And
I'm
then
like,
next thing you
what?
know, you're running,
And then after that, you're soaring. I'm
soaring like
what?
my stocks. I'm like, oh wow,
Bro, it's just so corny. I just don't understand it. That's the only thing. I think that's what takes away the credibility from them.
Yeah, 100%.
Because there are the traders who are obviously making a lot of money,
Yeah, they're making bank.
but it's like frowned upon in the community
yeah.
Yeah,
because
those
of
guys.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate to the people
Who actually
keep it
do
to
it for
themselves, trade, and just shut the fuck up, you know?
Yeah, yo, there's actually so many people I know who will do that shit, but like they don't like.
They don't need to be DMing people. Yo,
Yeah.
join my team.
They don't. Yeah, like you don't need a team. Like just do it for yourself. If you want to put
Exactly.
your boys
That-
on, like
that's how I feel.
you will
You
put your boys on.
on.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I don't know why you have to publicly put your boys on.
Yeah, like you have to make a whole group. There's literally girls out there who I've been following for like the longest time. Next thing you know, they're like they're like a whole different person.
Yeah, they become like a robot.
Yeah, they become like
No.
I'm like have a like, good morning. I hope you have a great day. Like I hope you eat fucking eggs for
Bro,
breakfast.
they don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like you know, like I know you don't really care about me having a good morning.
Nah, the funniest things would be like, I just took a day off to smell the flowers.
Yeah,
Sometimes you work too hard, you just got to take one for yourself.
Yeah.
I literally seen this
Gotta-
girl on my Instagram, and she was just outside breathing. Her caption was, "Gotta smell the flowers."
no way.
What? Her video was just. It was like a pig sky. I'm like, wow, this is too planned out.
Really, like, wow.
Mad corny, man.
Yo.
That's what gets it to me.
Or you know what's funny when they get on like their little calls, and then like, they're recording the one person talking.
Oh yeah.
And that guy's just going ham. He's like, a year ago when COVID started, I was on the streets. And now look at me, retired. I'm like, oh, fuck. Put me on. Yo, teach me what you're doing, fam.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's like, yeah, just join my call and pay $500 a month.
$150,000.
Yeah. You know? I'm like,
Nah, the funniest thing, another funny thing for me with the traders is that when you see like your boys you went to high school
Yo,
with or you go to
yeah.
high school with, and then they post them, thanks for joining my team. I'm like, bro, you don't even wish this guy happy birthday, and now you're out here caring if he joins your team. What the
We're gonna,
fuck?
I'll see you at the summit or some shit like that. See
it's
you at the
funny though.
top. You know?
Nah, but to the guys who are actually out there on their ones,
rate
not
them, I rate
posting
them, I rate
publicly,
them.
you guys are the guys who
Yeah.
people should look up to.
Literally have a public account. It says
Yeah.
like father of two. You know, drives a BMW.
Just be a regular person,
Yeah.
you know. I just think it's too much to try to get people, try to recruit people. Just
Trust
do it
me.
yourself, man.
I know a Forex guy who like he literally looks like a bum. Like he does not flex nothing. He literally like comes to the shop.
in a good way.
He literally
okay.
comes to the shop like bummy, like literally. But then like, she shows you everything. I'm like, oh fuck! Like I would have never
Oh
guessed.
wow. Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
No, those are the people. You just move in silence, you know. People don't gotta know what you're doing.
Literally, fam. Like
Exactly.
fuck. You know, just wish yourself a good morning.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Wish the people like you really care about a good morning. You know.
Yeah, you know. Fuck. Don't fucking get in my DMs.
Bro, man.
Sending me voice messages.
Those guys
Yeah.
probably don't even talk to their fucking
Fam,
parents, and
you
they're
know how
out
many
here
voice
recruiting
messages
people.
I've got? There was one. Okay, so there was.
Oh, it's because they don't even DM you. Now. They'll send you voice memos.
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So I got a voice message, and then my boy got a voice message from the same guy.
It was the same voice message.
It was the same voice message. I'm like, wow. Shows how much you really care.
I think he just has a paper. He just recites it every time.
No, fam, he literally will like press it, and it's like save, and he'll like,
You can
Send
do that.
it.
or like he'll copy it or whatever. I'm pretty sure you can do that kind of
He
shit.
he has
that-
a recording on his phone and just.
There's no way
Yeah.
mans are doing that. Like,
Bro,
that.
it was
That's
literally the
crazy.
same message word for word, like same tone.
You didn't even change the name or anything.
Yeah, there was no name.
Oh, he just.
It's brother.
brother.
Hey brother,
Hey, brother.
I see you're doing amazing things for yourself. I want you to keep it up. Like I see shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
That stuff's funny, man.
Oh my god.
It's like a cult, sort of.
No, it is.
Yeah, right.
It's like YFL.
Oh my god. Chill.
Shut up, guy.
Shout out YFL.
Nah, shut up, for real.
Shout out YFL. You know that's where I met. That's where I met this guy. Bro, I seen this guy. Okay, YFL is like a little church
Jesus
group.
group, yeah.
Jesus group we were part of like way back when. And I remember the first time I ever seen Dylan. Bro, I was like, what the. Who's this fucking Tamil guy? Like fucking hair, like a blowout. He had like
Is it a blowout,
he had
fam?
the fucking like biggest hair, and he had like glasses and everything. And I'm like, who is this guy? And at the
That was a bad
time,
time.
a brown person in the community
Yeah,
was
well,
like
'cause it's also-
never heard of, fam. Was actually never heard of. I was like, oh, are you lost?
They're
Like,
wrong.
are you in the right like room? You know what I'm saying?
That's jokes.
And he pulled up with like all his Filipino boys. I didn't even know those were his boys, but I'm like, oh, he like I guess he's friends with all those guys, like Dennis and
Yeah,
and, and Jacob. Oh my god!
Nah, it's actually funny how I joined the community.
How did you
but-
join? Who introduced you?
My friend Leanne actually. Yeah, Leanne.
Oh, Leanne.
Yeah,
Okay,
Leanne
okay,
introduced
Leanne.
me. Yo, I just came to find my Filipino wife, fam. That was literally the reason.
Are you serious?
No cap.
Oh my god.
But you know, now I'm just out here
True.
just trying to figure out
Figure out the other things.
the other things, man. But nah, I'm happy I joined it. It helped me a lot at the beginning, at least. It helped me like figure out like a path, kind of
You
found
know,
my path
Gotta
through
do
that.
the right way.
Yeah, so it guided me in some sense, even though now looking back on it, I was like, oh, I didn't have the purest intentions. But
bro.
it's funny.
Dog,
Funny how the community is.
That group fam, I have so many mixed emotions about that group fam.
Really.
Now, see, I'm not even necessarily the group, but the connections I made after, like with Josh and with
Yeah, no,
everybody
like
else,
that's the thing
EJ,
I'm
I think
grateful for.
That's the best part about it.
That's the
Those
thing
connections, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't have traded that experience for anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you know?
saying.
get that stuff.
Like you actually meet like some of your realest friends there.
Yeah,
Like I
no,
met,
for sure.
I remember when I met Izzy and EJ and
Yeah.
Miguel, and then Dylan, bro. But like, when they had like sharings or talks, and like especially like when you got older, they would be like, you know, guys, like premarital sex is not the way. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
I know you're having sex.
I know. Right after this, you're gonna go suck a dick. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
This guy's fucked. There's a lot of hypocrisy that you wouldn't see at face level.
yeah.
Sorry, at surface level, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You only learn through time, but it's a good starting point
It's
for
a
your
good
own personal faith, I feel like.
Yeah, or even just to like, let's say like you're a person who's like not really like social like that, like you're sociable.
Yeah, it gets you a little
You get to like meet so many like cool people.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I remember, you know those ones where it's like the worships and stuff.
Yeah.
I've cried at worship a few times.
Oh,
no,
fam,
I've cried at
fam,
worship a few
fam.
times.
I kid you not.
Balling.
Fam, like, oh,
Yes,
No,
yes.
nothing gets
Lord.
deeper than that.
It's really
No,
nice.
it gets
It's a
you
crazy
anywhere.
feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy feeling.
it's
you
surreal
get
sometimes.
some real cries, fam.
Yeah.
Like
Real emotions,
Yeah.
real feelings. It's
especially
deep,
when you
it's
go to
heavy.
like the conferences,
Yeah.
like where everyone's there. Especially like when EJ, Miguel, and Izzy were there, bro.
Okay, we'll take a quick 5-minute break, guys. A little, we'll be right back. And we're back with burgers, Burger Boys thing.
No pickles.
Yeah, no pickles. That's the way to go.
We all have our burgers different, eh?
Yeah, we all eat
Yours is
a
no cheese. Yours is no pickles. Mine's just like a Mac because I couldn't afford the full thing.
Oh yeah. What's your perfect burger?
My perfect burger. That's hard.
Like, what if you were to make it?
I made it.
Yeah.
It all depends on how good the patty tastes for me. Like I actually don't need anything else other than
Okay,
the
so
patty.
what patty would you, like if you were to pick? It's like building the NBA player, like from like who would you like? Like LeBron's like athleticism. Or,
I think Rudy's so far is like so close to
so
perfect.
Rudy's patty.
Rudy's
And then,
patty is
where you go from
amazing.
there?
So smash burger.
Yeah, I love smash burgers.
Yeah,
They're so
it's the
tasty.
wave now.
Yeah.
So where would you go from there? Like
With the patty, like I don't like these buns. These are way too thin. I like what has a good
Oh,
bun.
wow.
I like egg buns.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a brioche, like brioche.
Yeah, I like those buns a lot. Yeah, and just some ketchup mayo. It's good.
oh wow, simple.
Simple thing.
You don't care for like because I know you don't care for cheese, obviously.
Yeah, I don't eat cheese now.
So you don't care if it has like a special sauce on it or a house sauce.
Those like sauces are nice, but like it's all about the patty for me. Yeah.
What about you?
I feel like the burger has to come complete, like a symphony. You know, one works well if everything else works together. No, it has to be a whole orchestra. So it starts off with the bun. You know, a burger is good when the patty is bigger than the bun, like Rudy's, like Burger Drops. It can't be smaller than the bun. That's like a turn off automatically.
Yeah.
Right after that, the bun has to be it shouldn't be too thick where it overpowers the beef, but it should be nice enough to the point where the sauce is perfectly moist in it. I'm a burger connoisseur just like JP, and we love our burgers in a specific way. And I like to think we've tried a lot of burgers in the city, especially myself. So there's that, and then you got to have the fresh condiments, the lettuce. I like tomatoes. I don't really care much for relish. And sometimes I get it tattooed, slap a little bacon on it.
Tattoo.
And you gotta have the house sauce with whatever, if it's the mayonnaise mixed with ketchup and relish in the sauce. But I don't care for relish by itself. And I personally add hot sauce. I love hot sauce. I love
Interesting
spicy.
take.
That's the brown in me.
Interesting take. Well,
But yeah,
course, of
I
course.
put hot sauce on everything. My eggs, my burgers, everything. But that's about it. But on the fries. The fries.
fries.
Yeah, that's a
Fries
big-
are good.
That's a big deal.
What do you waffle fries, thick cut fries,
Me?
thin cut fries, wedges, tater tots, mashed potatoes,
Mashed potatoes.
Like, whatever
For
you
me-
want.
Yo, for me right now, it'd probably have to be like a waffle fry from like
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Good take.
Or even like you guys like crinkle cut fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crinkle cut fries. Are
Slayer
good.
burger. That's a good fries.
Yeah, Slayer Burgers fries are good.
I've never even been.
Mm.
I've never-
Yeah, they have this like black type of burger. That's Slayer Burger, right?
Yeah, Slayer burger.
But that's like $25-$30. They have like a AAA Wagyu burger as well. But
So here's a good question, guys. Like, there's so much fear in the world right now. What's your greatest fear?
ooh, that's a tough one. I have a couple fears.
Yeah, me too.
I think for me personally, as much as I don't want to say it, I'm not scared of death, but I'm scared of not knowing what happens after death.
Oh,
Yo,
I think that's the big,
that
that's
is-
the scariest thing.
Damn. That's like my number one fear.
Really? Yeah. See, that's really. How do you feel about that?
That's actually like it's actually really scary to think about. Like, are we like just gonna see black? Are we gonna like go to heaven? Are we gonna reincarnate? It's
Exactly,
scary.
and you never know, right? Well, obviously, until you die.
Yeah, like for me, fam, like I remember there'd be times at night. You know when you go like on YouTube at night, and then like you get to like the weird part of YouTube
Yeah.
In
where
an
it's
abyss.
like those like episodes, those like YouTube videos where it's like, what will happen in the next million years? And I think about it, I'm like, bro, like I'm not gonna be here.
Trust. Yeah, I try not to think about it because my head spirals.
I actually get scared. Like
Yeah,
I actually
shit.
like
Boom,
it,
boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom,
like it, like I could feel it inside of me, bro. I'm like, holy fuck, fam. Like I'm gonna
Start getting anxiety and
I'm
stuff.
gonna die one
Oh.
day, fam. Like
Oh.
it's inevitable.
No, that's true.
Oh.
But it's just scary not knowing what's next. And I think just in reality, just in life for everybody, You just don't.
That's
know
what
what's
anxiety
next.
is, not knowing what's gonna happen,
Yeah,
right?
like
Yeah.
fear of the
You're right.
unknown. That's one of my biggest fears, like the fear of the unknown. Like especially when I grow up, it's like fuck, like where am I gonna do?
Right.
But crazy enough, that's not my biggest fear, but that's one of my two main fears.
Okay, that's fair.
I think my biggest fear personally is not becoming as successful as I'd like to be. Just being a failure to myself, I think. That's something that I don't
Yeah.
think I could take personally.
That's a big one,
And
yeah.
not achieving my dreams at the end, that probably hurt me the most. And that's my biggest fear, not getting to the point in my life where I'd like to say, this is where I worked hard to be, and this is where I am today, and I'm grateful for everything. So I'm scared to not make it, essentially.
Here's one. How about like, you know how you have your goal in life, right? Do you have like an age you want to get there?
See, that's tough to say because I feel like everybody has a different clock.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I'd like
Yeah.
to have things done
Yeah.
at certain times, hit
Yeah.
different milestones at certain ages, but you can't really control.
You can't control. Yeah, that's
the
why you
future.
never
So,
know, right?
Yeah, everything might get delayed. Things
Yeah.
might get pushed earlier. You
Yeah.
might get a different opportunity. And where I want to be today might be completely different than where I want to be in 5
5
years.
years,
Yo,
100%.
literally, like I remember once, like the biggest like gem that's ever been dropped on me. It was like one of my titos. We were just driving, and he was like, "Yo, you think you know how your life like is gonna be like in the next couple of like you think like the goals you have right now,
But everything
this
changes.
is what it's gonna be."
Everything changes.
But
Yeah.
like, it's not. It's like it won't. Like he like guaranteed it to me. Like it'll probably not even be what you want to do, but you'll still be just as happy. if
Yeah,
not
that's
more
crazy.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fuck. Like I thought for me, like especially growing up, like I wanted to be like, in like my parents both working like the banks and all that. Like I wanted to be like working like a real office job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fam. I wanted to be like, I wanted to be like those guys. Like you ever seen like Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted
yeah.
to be one of those.
Oh,
guys.
you wanted a desk office job.
I know. I'm dead ass. Like I wanted. Like that was my thing. And then like growing up, like especially like when I got into high school. I mean not high school. When I got into like first year uni,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like
It's
I'm so
not-
unhappy doing
yeah.
this. Like this is fucked up. Like,
You
this-
realize-
yeah. And then like that's why we were cutting hair. I was like, you know, I'm like,
This
fuck,
is it.
This is it. You know, and I'm like, fuck. Like it's so funny. Even when I cut my boys now, they're like, yo, I would have never imagined you
Being a barber?
cutting my hair.
Yeah.
you know? Like it's like unreal. Like I get that all the
All
time.
the time. Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's a crazy concept. I remember one of my friends, shout out to Noak, he told me that you live your life in sevens.
Yeah,
So
I heard
basically-
that theory. I heard that
never-
theory.
I don't know if I was telling you that, so-
I've never heard that.
So essentially, your first years, 0 to 7, those are your formative years. Those are your childhood years. So you're learning the basic things like how to walk, how to speak, and then stuff like that. And then 7 to 14 is your teenage years, essentially. Your young teenage years, your preteen years. That's when you start learning about life. You start understanding things a little better. And 14 to 21 is your early adolescent years. That's when you start thinking, oh, now it's my next steps. I have to finish high school. I have to go to university. And then 21 to 28, those are the years you kind of decide what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And then 28 to 35, that's when you're like, oh, where am I right now?
Yeah.
I need to be at this level, this part of my life. Am I there yet? Am I not?
Yeah.
And it's those sevens that make you think, oh, these are the periods in my life that I was supposed to achieve these things. Why am I behind or am I ahead, right? So it really makes you think.
Yeah, trust. Then I learned about the sevens through TikTok.
Oh, wow.
It's a dumb conspiracy. This guy was saying you need to swallow gum within every 7 years because every 7 years they replace you. But if you have gum in you, and gum is the only thing that lasts forever, apparently. So if you swallow gum, they can't replace you. So you have to swallow gum every 7 years.
Are you serious?
That's a TikTok I saw.
They
Yeah.
can't replace you?
Yeah.
I'm a little confused, boy.
Because apparently
Somewhat get it.
every 7 years you're a new person.
Yeah.
They replace you. Like I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's the conspiracy. I saw.
No way.
I agree with the
Never heard that.
with the different person type thing. Have you guys, either of you guys done the 16 personalities test?
No, I don't even know what
Fam,
that is.
What the fuck?
You don't even,
I'm being put on all this new shit. Like
no, it's actually mad interesting. I did it with one of my boys the other day because he was telling me to do it just to see what type of person I am. And you answer questions based on a spectrum, and that spectrum chooses what person you are.
Is it like the JFKG?
Yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
the Myers-Briggs.
Yeah, the Myers-Briggs.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as that. So I got one thing, and I looked at my test from a year ago, and I did it almost exactly a year ago from when I did it a couple weeks ago.
Your results changed.
And my results changed. And I looked at the answers that I did then, and I was thinking, wow, I don't think I would have put those answers again. And I was surprised that I actually put those answers back then.
What kind of test is this?
It's interesting. It's based on essentially there's I think about 50 questions, and you answer based on a spectrum. So there's like 1 through 7, and based on how you feel about those questions, you put very likely, highly likely, or somewhere in between, and then it chooses what type of person you are. So you might be. So I got commander. So it means like I'm like Gordon Ramsay, person like that.
Be in charge.
Yeah, stuff like that. and there are people who get protagonist, there are people who get debater, there's people who get adventurer. So it really takes into consideration how you answer every question, and it comes up with the person you are based on that. And for me, it was quite accurate. And I got all my friends to do it, and they're all actually really shocked on what they got because they felt it was really accurate. And the craziest thing was when I did the test and I told them to do it, I said, this is the type of person you are. This is who I think you'd get. And they all got that.
Really? Oh, wow.
And exactly what I was saying was in the description for them. And I hadn't even read the test yet, just based on what my boy who told me to do it did it. So it's really interesting. You should do it whenever you guys have the chance.
Another thing, like with that, you know how like with the whole what's that, astrology, like Cancer, Gemini, like.
Oh,
do you think those things are sort of similar?
I don't believe in that bullshit.
Yo, when girls or girls and guys, but like for some reason in my high school it was always girls that were like into that. They were like, "Oh, you're a Gemini."
Oh, I'm a Gemini.
You guys are both Geminis?
Oh yeah, you.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh wow, you guys
Fuck us
both.
a lot.
Yeah, right?
Yo, Gemini gang.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Cancer.
Oh.
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh, fuck. Chill.
Scorpios get the most hate, but Geminis
No,
get the most
Geminis
shit.
get the most hate.
I feel like we get the most shit. No, Scorpios are supposed to be like fucked in the head, right?
Yeah, Geminis are supposed to be fucked too.
Because we're two people,
Yeah,
we're
we're all
two-faced, we're
two-faced.
snitches, we're fake.
I hate when people say
Bullshit,
that.
fam.
It's like, oh my god, you're a Gemini. Like,
But-
I can't tell you. Like, I can't. Show
No, but
you.
I've been reading that shit a lot lately, and it's so accurate. It's so scary.
You know what? I feel like it's just a coincidence. Like they leave it so like
No, but like,
open ended.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even that open. It was like literally like reading me, yo.
What did it say?
I don't remember. I was with my girl, and she was like reading these things. I'm just like, why is it attacking me? Like it was like
I don't know. I don't
so
know.
accurate.
No. I just feel like it's so open ended. It's like like.
I agree.
But so are those like Myers-Briggs.
No,
things.
no. That's different because it talks about your personality. I feel like.
Yeah, astrology does that too. I
No,
swear.
I feel like it just tells you something that you want to believe, you know? Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you get emotional sometimes. Like, oh my god.
It's like, oh, something optimistic is going to happen.
I do get emotional.
You were looking towards the sun. You were very happy today.
yeah.
Fair
Open
enough,
your eyes
fair
to a
enough.
brighter
Bro,
future.
you know what's funny?
Stuff like that.
My mom, the beginning of the year, she was just like, oh no, it wasn't. It didn't have to do with the astrology or whatever the fuck the fucking constellation shit or
Yeah.
whatever that's called. Like it had to do with the Chinese calendar.
Okay.
So
yeah.
like like 99's like
Yeah.
the year of the rabbit or whatever. My mom first thing she tells me like when it hits like when it's January 1st, she's like, Josh, you guys gotta be careful of your sports betting.
Why?
She literally said that to me. She's like, be careful of your betting.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, that's what it said on the Chinese
calendar?
calendar. I'm like, oh okay, thanks, mom. And I'm down.
I had to delete that app, bro. I lost so much money.
I took it.
Oh, you took it out? You stopped betting?
I stopped betting, bro. I took too many L's.
No, it's hard, man. And then you start chasing your bets. And
Yeah,
you start,
bro. You get in a hole.
It's a deep hole.
Bro, one of my boys, like, so we were betting one time, like, we were just, like, chilling and betting. He's put 5 bills on something, and it folded, and he's like, yo, put 3 bills on this. I'm like, oh, my God. You just spent 7 bills.
Yeah, it's
No, that's a
insane.
lot
It's
of money,
insane, yeah.
especially losing a minute.
Yeah, fam. It's fucked up.
What to risk in a minute? It's literally like a casino.
Yeah,
Essentially is.
yeah,
It's all gambling, right?
pretty much.
It's scary. It's scary.
But yeah, like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in
true,
that.
true.
Especially when it comes to, like, Geminis and all that
Okay,
shit.
true.
I honestly... I do believe to a certain extent, but, like, I don't believe, like, oh, you can judge a person off of
I'll
that.
die. That's
Yeah.
Because
that's
like, there's
very
two
fair.
ways you can take it. Like as a Gemini, me personally, I believe like it's like yo, like yeah, Two-Face could mean like yeah, you're superficial,
Yeah.
and you're a snake, whatever. But it could also mean like there's like two sides to you. Like,
Yeah.
there's a side that people see,
See, and a side you
and there's a
okay.
side that you keep to yourself.
It's very fair.
Like that's
See-
what it is with me.
Yeah, for me personally, what I found out I was a Gemini, since Geminis are the twin sisters, right? For me, it was more so that I was able to kind of blend into every different group that I not necessarily have multiple personalities, but I'm able to fit into
Okay.
whatever group
That's
based
fair.
on
You can
just
adjust easily.
maybe that's how I found it for myself.
Okay.
I feel like you're quite like that for the most part too. Like I could bring you around anybody and you talk to everybody.
yeah.
And I know people are like that too, but I feel like maybe as a Gemini.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah, true. But talking about like traits and all this, how about what do you guys think are your toxic traits? Well, this is a tough one, yo.
Now we all have our toxic traits.
Everybody has their toxic traits.
And I feel like you have to be mature enough to
To
be
admit your
aware of
toxic
them.
trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I get like really like I take things the wrong way a lot.
Oh, really?
Like I'll be like, yo, what the fuck you mean? Like
Okay.
you know, like why you like
Like, why are you saying that?
yeah, like what the fuck? Like I'll get cheese, like I'll get soda.
When you shouldn't
I
be.
get defensive. That's what it is.
Oh,
I get
okay.
defensive so quick.
I'm like that too. I get
I get
quite
defensive like
defensive.
so quick. I'll be like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
You know? And it's just like, they weren't even like coming like.
Coming to you
Yeah,
like
just
that.
innocent, and then you're just like, fuck you, bro. I didn't.
What about you?
For me, I'm one person who always likes to be right,
Oh,
and
okay.
it gets annoying to the point where someone says something, and I think I know I'm right, and I'll Google it, and then when I'm wrong, I'll just stop talking, so they just forget about the conversation.
It's like, nah, forget about it.
Yo,
Next
for the
thing.
most part, though, I'd like to think I'm always right. That might just be me, but
Okay.
Really?
yeah, I know I'm right. I wouldn't argue if I was wrong though. Too.
No, but I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I'm talking shit. But I need to like relax sometimes and be willing to hear other people's things. I'm also very particular about the way I like things done. So sometimes it's kind of like it's my way or.
Oh,
Or
my
the
way or the
highway.
highway.
Yeah.
But I'm also fairly open to ideas. But if you have a bullshit idea, I'm not gonna
Oh
listen
yeah,
to
I'm
you.
not.
You know?
I'll be like, fuck it.
Like that's stupid. But just do it my way. It's good.
Yeah, it's way better than that.
Nah, but I need to work on that. And some of my friends say I'm a little stubborn. I don't think I'm that stubborn. Maybe it's stubborn for me to say this, but I'm a little. I'm a little stubborn. But I'm working on these things. I don't think they're
We're healing. We're
as
healing.
bad.
Yeah.
I think those are my toxic traits, and I'm aware of that.
My toxic trait. Another one is like when I'm like petty, I'm like passive aggressive.
Oh, okay.
I get,
Yeah, I'm like that too a little bit.
Yeah. Wow, Gemini, bro.
You're just twins, fam.
Wow, bro. Horoscope.
Yeah, this was said this morning.
Fuck. That's what it said this morning.
I think I'm a little too emotional sometimes, I get too deep in my feelings. I get in that. When I'm not in my bag, I'm in the garbage bag.
Oh my god,
my
that's so sad, fam. That's so
I feel like I'm a piece of
sad.
shit sometimes.
No,
And like, it just like,
not a piece of shit, fam.
yeah,
Can't
I don't
be a
know.
piece of
It
shit.
gets bad, but like, when I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag.
Yeah, JP's confidence is like
Nah, that's
at
good,
an
man.
all-time high.
Yeah, like, I go 0 to 100 and
Real
100 to
quick.
0,
Real
Yeah.
quick,
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah, both ways,
Yeah, fam.
I need to get to that 50.
50,
Or 75.
75. Yeah.
75 is good.
It's nice to be on that little high though.
Yeah, it is.
Like
it is.
so you just ride the wave for as long as you
Yeah.
can, but sometimes the highs are high and the lows are low.
Lows, yeah.
And I feel that-
right now, lows,
Bro,
fam.
yeah.
Lows for everyone.
Man. Yeah, but it's okay. We all get through those tough ones.
Yeah.
Through the sufferings where we find prosperity.
Damn, where's
be
your,
fun.
who tweeted that?
I'm out here tweeting those things. No subtweets out here.
Big tweets, big tweets.
Oh man.
Mm.
About talking about all this stuff. What's some like advice you'd give your younger self?
My younger self. Oh, okay. So for me, when I was a kid, I was like the biggest pushover.
Oh, really?
Like you could do anything. Like you could diss me or whatever, and I would literally just take it and I would like hold it, and it would fuck with me a lot. But like for me personally, like I grew up being like the guy who's just like I hated confrontation. Like I hated like just like having like to deal with like issues like that. Like paging someone.
Yeah.
But like I learned like eventually it's like, bro, you get nowhere being like that. You
Yeah.
know, like when you're a pushover, like anybody and everyone will take advantage of you.
Yeah.
100%.
Like no matter
yeah.
who it is. So like that's one thing. That's one big thing I tell myself. It's like don't take anyone's shit. And another one is like don't think about like what other people think. Like don't give
100%.
like don't hold it like so dear to you. You know what I mean? Like if someone gives their opinion on something, like they're entitled to that.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't mean like
It's
there
not
was
everything.
there was one like quote. It was like I was listening to like like when I was just like those ones where you listen to like those TED Talk guys.
Yeah.
Or, like there was this one like motivational speaker I listened to, like Les Brown. It's some like fat black guy, but he was just like, don't let people's perception of you become your reality.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Wow.
Like you know what I mean? Like someone calls you fucking stupid, like or
Like,
like
yeah,
some shit like that. Like it doesn't mean like that's actually
Who you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to get consumed by 5 seconds of somebody saying something, and
Yeah,
then your
bro.
whole day, week,
It's ruined.
Ruined.
is
Yeah,
ruined,
yeah,
right? And
literally.
it shouldn't be like that, right?
No, for real. Like
Yeah.
those are definitely two like pieces of information.
That's nice. That's nice.
I think for myself personally, one thing I regret not doing is working as hard as I should have in university. I kind of was just an average student.
Okay.
And what that did for me was it closed a lot of opportunities for me, like doing some, like, say, post-grad stuff or even law school, because that was the original plan. So my new philosophy is that it's better to work hard and keep yourself open to all these opportunities, because it's better to have more opportunities than no
Yeah.
opportunities at all.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any opportunities, what are you supposed to do with your life, right?
Yeah.
Even if you have opportunities that you don't want, you still have them there. So if you don't work hard and you don't give yourself the chance to get those opportunities, you really lose out on a lot of life. And I'm kind of upset that there's some opportunities that I didn't take that I wish I could have told myself, my younger self, or not even younger, maybe like 4 or 5 years, Like just work a little harder and you'll have this chance. Because now I don't have that chance. And now that window is kind of closed and that door is shut, I don't know if I can go back. But you know,
I feel
regret
like
it.
I feel like stuff like that is like that's what makes you who you are.
No, you're right. I agree with that.
You know, like if all that bullshit didn't happen to you, like you wouldn't be the person you are today.
That's why I also don't regret anything I've done ever in my life. So you should honestly, as corny and as cheesy it is, live your life with no regrets.
Yeah, literally.
100%.
Yeah, because it's better to regret something knowing the outcome than to not do something, never regret it,
And
and,
wonder-
you'll never know what could have been.
Exactly.
That's why I always go 150.
Just
I
do
never
it.
stop. Yeah, just do it. Literally,
do it.
Nike.
Yeah, that's actually the advice I give to my younger self.
Yeah,
Just
right?
like, don't be afraid to do things because like you're scared, you know. Because like, what if that thing you're about to do is like the best thing you
Like,
can
it
do for
changes
yourself?
your life.
Yeah, it changes
Yeah.
your life, and like,
And
if
you'll
you
never
do-
know.
Yeah,
Just always go for it.
that's why if you want to do it, just fucking do it. Like,
No, you're
for real,
right.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, that's,
No, yeah.
that's another thing for sure.
Just like be confident. So you guys want to give any shout outs or any like anything you want to say? Any promotions for yourselves?
Oh, I don't know. Like, you know, COVID's a bitch, but like just keep doing what you're doing. Don't get too down. Everyone's going through it. Everyone's going through this struggle, but at the end of the day, like it's all gonna come to an end eventually. Yeah, you know, follow the gram, deal with DC,
Yes, sir.
RF Hair Studio downtown.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yo, honestly, just to add on to what DC said, just, you know, always just keep working on yourself. Just better yourself every day. Don't give up. Don't close the doors, like I said earlier. And just love yourself and love your parents, love your family, love your friends. Because right now is the time you should tell people who you care about they really love them. Because life
Big
is too
facts.
short. Life is so precious. You don't
Big
know.
facts.
And things like this make you reflect a lot.
Yeah.
So, honestly, just make sure you hit up the people you can't. Just give them a call, give them a text. You never know how they're feeling.
Tell
Now's
someone
the
you
best
love
time.
them.
Tell someone you love them, you know? Just show love and be kind.
100%.
And don't talk shit on social media, you know? If you have something to say to my face, come say it with your chest.
Say it
Hit me
with
up.
your chest.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm ready to talk.
Nuts hang.
Yeah. Yeah, but big thank you guys for being on the show. Happy to have you
Always,
guys. You know,
man,
much
always.
We'll be back, yo.
love. Yeah, 100%. More
Hopefully
episodes
we have
to come.
everyone. Hopefully we have
Yeah, more
everyone next
of
time.
the Burger Boys.
Yeah,
More of the
yo.
Burger Boys. But yeah, thank you to everyone watching. You know, much love and just keep doing your thing. You know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Peace.